Good afternoon. Hello, I'm Lidia from FSM in Berlin, Germany. My NGO is working in the field of youth media protection and online safety for children. And in this work, we do a lot of work on media education, and especially for young people, parents and teachers. And I'm really excited and honored as well to stand here today and present our newest project, which is just kicking off. It's meant to train teachers about online misinformation through a blended learning, online and offline format. The main target groups will be teachers on a secondary and a vocational school level and journalists. And it's a project together with the Google News Initiative and funded by google.org. So I will just quickly give you a 7-minute input into what we are going to do there. So hopefully the slides are just, yes, I'm fast, I'm sorry, because I know that coffee break's waiting and you're probably eager to drink coffee. You all know that digital media has transformed and is transforming our society, media and journalism, politics, political information, and of course also school education. And the phenomena of misinformation, such as false news, deepfakes, conspiracy theories, extremist content, and so on, you name it, are a threat to our democratic societies. So we feel that teachers really need specific and target group specific training to be able to teach young people about misinformation online and really essential media literacy skills. So that's where we want to start. Unfortunately, misinformation and hate speech, for example, are not part of the German school curriculum yet. But we do know from recent research studies that young people are regularly confronted with false news and that they really feel insecure on deciding what is true and what is false online, and that they also fear negative consequences for our society. So they are really eager to have more information and training about that, but their teachers are not equipped to do it. Journalists are very motivated to support with their expertise. We've heard this the whole day today, which is really great. But they face challenges in addressing young audiences and also to take their expertise into the classroom. So we at FSM, together with the Google News Initiative, are not starting from scratch. We have been doing the Media Goes to School project since 2013 together with Google, which is a really diverse media education project offering open educational resources to teachers on all kinds of media educational topics. But we do see the need to facilitate more mutual understanding between teachers and journalists as professionals and to come up with networking and collaborative formats with the blended learning program we are going to start. And a really key element will be an advisory board of high-level experts from the field of journalism and media, politicians, research academics and teachers to guide the whole project, because there are going to be obstacles we are already facing. For example, teachers and journalists don't really speak the same language. They really work in very different kind of professions. And we want to kind of build a bridge and bring them together and come up with really collaborative formats for them to learn from each other and be inspired by each other. Also, we don't want to overwhelm teachers too much. They have a really busy schedule. So we have to find a way of teaching misinformation and media literacy in a way which is fitting their needs and fitting their school context, secondary or vocational schools, for example, also the age group they are working with. Right now, our project is kind of just kicking off this summer. It feels like a construction site, such as Berlin. You see the TV tower with a lot of construction going on. But the first roundtable of the advisory board of experts is going to take place in November this year. And we want to launch the first online course materials in December already as well. So the 3-year project is starting right now, and I want to give you a little bit more details on what the blended learning program is going to look like, because it has several components consisting or building up this whole program. The online learning platform will be a key element, offering online courses for individual studying for teachers, but also webinars where they can learn from expert journalists, ask questions, and also collaborate and have a discourse with other participants. And another really important key element is the offline part, face-to-face sessions. school visits, workshops, conferences, bar camps, you name it. We want to come up with really creative face-to-face offline formats where they can discuss and learn from each other, also share best practices. And really important as well is that we want to come up with an official certification of the blended learning program through the teacher training institutions in all of our 16 federal states or university. So by the end of the 3 years of the project, it was just said, the numbers are on the screen as well. We want to have reached 75,000 teachers through the blended learning program, online and offline. And we want to have 5 nationwide and 16 local journalists or media outlets who have participated within the program as experts, as with communication measures, teaching, workshops and so on, and co-created within the program. And we want to have done at least 90 school visits or workshops or other offline formats. I just explained what we're going to do there. So this is the three key elements we are focusing on. So I think you see collaboration is kind of the key element of our project. We want to combine our experience in media literacy together with the expertise of journalists and media outlets, bring this together with teachers, and really want to come up with an environment of multifaceted professional expertise, learning and inspiration from each other, and to make this a really long-lasting, sustainable project teachers can always turn to and tackle this challenge of teaching about misinformation online. So today has been really inspiring for myself and us, I think, for my colleagues, and I would really love to get your feedback, get your questions, because we are just starting. So everything is welcome. I've learned a lot already, but I would be eager to meet you. And if I say, please meet us for discussions, I mean my colleague Judith, who's sitting there. Maybe you can stand up. Yeah, she's going to be the new project manager of the project, and my managing director Martin is also there. So please meet us and discuss and give us feedback on the new project. And I think it's about to be a coffee break now.